Hello guys, welcome to Geeks for Geeks. In this video, I am going to discuss about detection of loop in a linked list. Let's understand what the problem says. We are given a linked list and we need to check if the list has a loop or not. The below diagram shows a linear linked list which is terminated after the tail node. That is, the next of the tail node, that is 5, points to null pointer. So there is no loop. Now in this list we can see, since the next of the tail node, that is 5, points to 2, which is a previous node of this list, so it forms this loop and we need to find this loop and return yes if it is found. So let's look at the solutions by which we can solve this problem. Solution 1. By the use of hash table, we can solve this problem. Here we will traverse the list one by one node and keep the track of visited nodes by putting the addresses of the node that we visited in a hash table. If at any point we reach null, that means the list is a linear list. As we saw previously, a terminating list has a null at the next of the tail node, so there is no loop. And if the next of any current node points to any of the previously stored nodes in the hash table, then we can say that this list has a loop and we will return true. Let's see the second solution. This is the same as the first solution, just the difference is that instead of using hash table, we will store the track of the visited nodes in the same linked list only, just by modifying it. We will have a visited flag. We will traverse the list and keep marking the visited nodes. Same as the previous one, if we see a visited node again, that means there is a loop, or else no. This solution requires big O of n time, but since we are marking nodes and keeping the track of the node, the space complexity is also required here. Let's look at the third solution. It is Floyd's cycle finding algorithm, a very popular algorithm and the fastest method for this problem. Here we will traverse the linked list using two pointers. We will move one pointer by one node and the other pointer by two nodes. If the pointers meet at same node, then there is loop. And if the pointers do not meet, then the linked list doesn't have loop. Now let's understand this intuitively. Suppose there is circular track with two racers A and B participating. The starting point is at 0 and we are considering speed of racer A as 1 node per second and B 2 nodes per second. So after 1 second, the position of A will be at 1 and B at 2. After 2 seconds, A will be at 2 and B will be at 4. After 3 seconds, A will be at 3, B will be at 6. After 4 seconds, A will be at 4, B will be at 0. After 5 seconds, A will be at 5, B will be at 2. After 6 seconds, A will be at 6, B will be at 4. After 7 seconds, A will be at 7, B will be at 6. And finally, after 8 seconds, both will be returning at the initial position, that is 0. So from this example, we can understand that if the speed of other racer is double as of first racer, then they will definitely meet if there is a loop in the track. Now let's compare the solutions discussed. The first was being the use of hashing. Here the time complexity for traversing the list was big O of n, and since we are storing the addresses of visited nodes, the space complexity is also big O of n. For the second solution, marking visited nodes. For this solution also, the time complexity for traversing the list will be big O of n, and since we are marking the visited nodes, this additional information is also requiring a space complexity of big O of n. Floyd's cycle finding algorithm. Here we are traversing a list with a time big O of n and not doing anything else. So from this we can conclude that the optimal solution is the third solution, that is Floyd's cycle finding algorithm. Now let's see the pseudocode for this algorithm. We are using a function detect loop for checking if a list has a loop or not. This being the first pointer and this the second pointer. In this condition we are checking if the first pointer and the second pointer and the next of second pointer are not null. So we will execute this loop. Here we are advancing first pointer by one node and second pointer by two nodes. And if at any instance the first pointer becomes equal to the second pointer, that means it is a loop and we will return true. And suppose we reach null, then this condition will not be satisfied and this function will return false. Now let's illustrate this pseudocode. At first we will take a linear linked list and check for the function. Initially both the first and the second pointers are pointing to the head of the list. After the first iteration, the slow pointer will be moved to 2 and the fast pointer will be moved to 3. After second iteration, slow will be pointing to 3 and fast will be pointing to 5. And we can clearly see after this iteration, slow will be pointing to 4 and fast will be pointing to null. So let's look at the pseudocode again. At this case, this condition will not be satisfied and the function will return false since it does not contain any loop. Now this is the final iteration where fast will be pointing to null. Thus we can conclude that there is no loop in this list. Now let's take a list having a loop and illustrate the same. Now the slow pointer and the fast pointer are pointing to the head, that is 1. After the first iteration, slow will be pointing to 2 and fast will be pointing to 3. After second iteration, slow will be pointing to 3 and fast will be pointing to 5. After third iteration, slow will be pointing to 4 and fast will be pointing to 3. Now after this iteration, both the slow and fast pointers will be pointing to 5. Hence we can conclude that there is a loop in this list. Now let's understand the C implementation of this pseudocode. Here the detect loop function is used, passing the head of the source list as a parameter for checking if the list has a loop or not. We are initializing the slow pointer and fast pointer with the head of this list and checking for the condition that slow and fast and the next of fast pointer are not null. If not, then the slow pointer will be advanced to 1 pointer, fast pointer will be advanced by 2 pointers, and if they meet at any instance, that is they both are equal, we will return true. Now let's understand this. Suppose the source list be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and the 5 pointing to 2 again. Now head of this list is pointing to 1. So the slow pointer and fast pointer are pointing to 1. Now let's consider slow fast pointer as a pair of AB for better understanding. Initially the AB will be 1, 1, that is slow pointer is pointing to 1 and B pointer is pointing to 1. After the first iteration, A, B will be 2, 3. After the second iteration, A, B will be 3, 5. After the fourth iteration, A, B will be 4, 3. Now finally, A, B will be 5, 5. Now since this condition will be matched, it will print found loop and return, as the loop has been found. By this we come to end of this video. Thanks for watching.